Welcome back to Trove One, everybody. We got the whole crew here today, and we're not in Arkansas anymore. We're in Oklahoma. We got the camper and the 8-1 Suburban, and we're going for a long trip. We're headed to Utah. We got some things to do. Right now, we gotta go make some dinner. We're gonna eat some food, then get on the road again tonight and keep making tracks towards our destination. So we're gonna go eat some food here. We're at a rest stop in Oklahoma, and then we're gonna head on down the road. All right, we're keeping it simple tonight. We're gonna have some grilled cheese with some homemade sourdough and some tomato soup. One of our favorites that we do frequently, but it's pretty quick and pretty easy. So that's what we're gonna do.
Look at you, you got it.
I can see this.
We're gonna add some parsley, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some oregano to the tomato soup. Give it a little bit of seasoning. Sarah just says sprinkle liberally. That's the recipe. Dump, dump, sprinkle liberally.
Mommy, what is this great?
I'll tell you what, tomato soup and grilled cheese always hits the spot. We're wrapping up, getting the stove packed up. This is the Camp Chef Explorer 14, and this has been a really, really handy stove. Somebody's not happy, and this thing's been great. For cooking for a bunch of people, this is the way to go. Beats those little bitty ones by a lot. Well, we've cleaned up, we're loaded back up. We've already spent more time here than we thought we would. Sun's gonna be setting soon. We gotta get on the road because we still got several more hours of driving to get to where we're gonna camp tonight. We're so sporadic on our trip that we don't really even have most of it planned. In fact, we changed our route about 5 minutes after we left the house and are now going a different route than we originally planned. It's just how we roll. We kind of wing it. And the nice thing about a setup like this is it's very, very flexible, which is one of our favorite things about it. And that's why we can do this with kids, because it's basically infinitely flexible up to a certain point. All right, time to get on the road. Well, guys, we have pushed it late into the night. It's 12:30, I think. We just rolled into camp. I'm gonna get camp set up so we can get some sleep. Shouldn't have to do this any more days this trip, but we wanted to get as far as we could tonight. And we're in a neat little camp spot, so we'll check it out in the morning. But we're gonna get camp set up and get some sleep because I'm tired. Kids are probably not, because they've been asleep for the last 4 hours, but I'm tired, so we're gonna get some rest. We'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful, slightly chilly morning. It's in the 30s, but a beautiful morning. We are on the pretty close to the western edge of the state of Oklahoma. Won't take too long today, and we'll probably drive into a little portion of Texas before we get out of Oklahoma into Texas and then on over towards Colorado. So beautiful little lake here though. It's a really pretty spot. It's like a natural it's a grassland area around this portion of the state, which is kind of interesting. We just stumbled on it on the map and found that there were some camp spots up here, and so we ran up here. So I kind of walked around the lake. Camp is right back over there, but there's a trail. Looks like horses ride it. A lot of horse tracks here. So I think it goes all the way around the lake, but we're gonna try to get a little more information, see what's here. We don't have much time. We're gonna do a pretty quick breakfast today and then probably pack up and hop back on the road. This morning for breakfast, we're keeping it simple. We got some banana chocolate chip bread Sarah made. We got a few loaves of this to bring along so we can have quick, easy breakfast, so we're not spending a whole lot of time cooking. We do have to do some dishes from last night because we kept rolling last night, but it's gonna be a good day.
I'm studying this up.
So this is big natural grassland right here, and this has been burned recently, controlled burn. You can kind of tell by the way the line is and everything. This was probably controlled burn to help manage the grassland. But multiple times this morning I thought I heard turkeys gobbling in the distance, but I haven't been able to clearly hear it because of other noises and stuff. I happened to be filming just now this little bird in the tree here, and I heard it. I don't know if I got it on camera. I don't know if you could hear it on camera, but I heard a turkey gobble out there, which is really cool. Turkeys are a lot of times, they'll go into these spots that have been controlled burn. I'm not sure what it is, if it makes, after it's been burned, when the grass starts sprouting and stuff again, if they like to eat. I don't know what it is, but turkeys like to go into the areas that have been burnt recently. But super cool. I love traveling. I love nature and the sounds, and there's a woodpecker over here. It's just so many cool things. New places are always fun. All right, we are packed up. We're gonna get on the road. So far, everything is working great with the charging system. Our battery's doing fantastic. Everything's charging like it's supposed to. So super, super happy with my Renogy system so far. It's been exactly what we need to help solve our battery issues and be able to run the fridge and all that kind of stuff. So, and we have some battery packs as backup. So super excited about that, but we're gonna get on the road. We got about 7 hours, according to Google Maps. We're headed towards the Colorado Springs area. And it's gonna be interesting finding a camp tonight because they just got dumped on with snow. So we'll see what we get into. Could be interesting. So if we had more time, we would definitely stick around there. There's a 1 3/4 trail that goes all the way around the lake and crosses the dam and stuff, which we wanted to do, but we don't have an hour and a half to 2 hours to spend hiking it with the kids today. So maybe if we're ever out this way again, we'll have the time to do it, but for now we got to get it on the road. And my camera's falling off. Baby girl's doing pretty good so far on the trip. She's staying mostly happy.
There's 2 birds eating out of a trash can.
Yep. And peanut butter and jelly, some apple, that sort of thing. Easy lunch today. And we're going to get back on the road. We got to go fuel up. So far, we're getting about 10 miles a gallon, between 9 and 10 miles a gallon with the 8.1. So it's actually not too bad. Pulling a camper and running 65 to 75. That's not too bad. I think it might actually get better gas mileage than the Z71 pulling the camper, just because it can stay in overdrive and run down the interstate versus the Z71 with the tires and the smaller motor it's just working a lot harder. It's having to run higher RPMs to do this, pull the hills and everything, and 8.1 just runs. So we're gonna get back on the road, keep this girl happy, and see where we can get to. Well, we got some major problems. Back wheel just fell off the Suburban. This is not good. We are gonna definitely be getting towed to no telling where. I did just find the wheel, and it's probably gonna have to get replaced as well. Oh boy, not how we needed this trip to go. Well, supposedly we're gonna have a tow truck on the way and our insurance is gonna cover it, we think. I don't know how this is gonna work because somehow I've got to get this thing fixed. I don't really know what happened, but as we were driving probably since we just got gas, the last little bit, I noticed an odd vibration, and I thought I was gonna stop and check it soon, maybe see if a tire was having some weird wear issue. Something felt a little bit off, and what I'm guessing happened is somehow the lug nuts got loose, that or a stud sheared. I don't know, but anyway, all the studs are broken now, so we're gonna need rotor, hub assembly portion with all the studs on it. We're gonna need a wheel, we're gonna need a tire. Oh, this is going to be a pain to fix. Hopefully I can find enough parts to do it all, but it's not going to be fun. We'll see what happens. And it's a Saturday, so it's weekend, so we may be in this next town. If we get towed to it, we may be there for 2 or 3 days. I don't know. Very frustrating. I should have stopped earlier and checked, but we just got gas, and I walk around the vehicle every time we get gas, and I didn't notice the wheel didn't look like it was I didn't notice anything, and usually I notice stuff like that's off. So it is what it is. I'm glad nothing else happened. The tire rolled all the way across the opposite road on the other side, the opposing traffic, so fortunately it didn't hit anybody over there and cause another wreck, and we were able to just screech off the road and everybody's safe, but not a good day. Well, things have not really worked out, so we still have not heard from insurance on towing company. They're supposed to be finding us a tow truck. That hasn't happened. What I have figured out is I think I can fix it, but I need new wheel studs, I need new lug nuts, and I need a new brake rotor at minimum. There's still some other things that would need to be done, but if I can get those, I can get us rolling into town. So it's 7 miles to O'Reilly's. Supposedly they have the parts. They're open till 9, so I've got 5 hours. Should take me 3 to get there. If I can get there in time before they close, shouldn't be a problem. I can come back and work on this in the dark tonight. It's gonna be terrible, but we'll make it. So, positive twist to the story. I'm walking down the road. A couple guys stopped by in a Yukon XL with a Baseline Overland front bumper, which is a sweet bumper, by the way. They gave me a ride into O'Reilly's. I got the parts. They saved me like 6 hours of walking, which is incredible. Thank you guys. If you ever see this, really appreciate it. I'm gonna see if I can get enough parts put on here to at least get us, we're still gonna need to get a tire and some stuff like that, but see if I can get a brake rotor, some new wheel studs, and if I can get those put on and everything, I think we'll be able to get somewhere to camp for the night. So see what happens here. All right, so my phone died, complete change of plans. So the tow truck ended up coming out and we got the studs partially installed, but we were having trouble getting them to seat all the way because obviously we don't have the right tools. We got them on enough to put a wheel on. We put the Suburban on the tow truck, brought it down to O'Reilly's. So now we're cooking dinner in the O'Reilly's parking lot, and I got to try to get these studs in all the way, then get all the brakes put on and all that good stuff. Huge shout out to the tow truck driver. He was awesome. He went above and beyond helping me work on this and stuff, and then hauled us in. So thank you for that. That was awesome. And O'Reilly's is open till 9, so hopefully I can get this put together before they close. If not, we may be here for a day or two. What can you do? Could have been worse. We could have rolled over and crashed or something. So I'm thankful. All right, I got all the studs replaced. This little device right here, it's a bearing, goes on there and lets you tighten a lug nut up and suck those in there. This is what I didn't have on the side of the road. This made all the difference in getting those on. So those are replaced. I've got the right brake rotor. I need to go get a parking brake deal, the shoe for the parking brake, and then I think I'm ready to reassemble this and make sure everything goes back together. But I think I'm gonna eat some steak first. Not every day you get to eat some steak in the O'Reilly's parking lot. Might just be because I'm starving and half dead, but that's really good. Well guys, it is dark. It's 9 o'clock. Sarah hand fed me steak while I put the brakes back on. We got our spare tire on. I think we're good to go. I want to stop somewhere maybe tomorrow and get a new tire on this if I can. This is an older tire. The other one I think I could put back on, and so I've got it as a spare. I think it would be safe to run for a little while, but it is a little tore up. So I don't know what we're gonna do. It is crazy. This town, we've had a lot of people stop by and offer to help and stuff, but we had 2 people offer to let us come to their house and camp in their yard tonight, basically, which is just crazy. Just offer strangers to come camp in your yard. I think we're gonna try to get a little ways down the road tonight since we're running behind now, but it's just, my faith in humanity is restored today. There are a lot of good people out there in the world that are very helpful. It's just cool to see. But we're gonna get out of here and see where we can get to. I don't know. At this point, I don't even know. Well guys, we have made it to a camp spot. It's been a day. I'm tired. We're gonna get some sleep. Camp set up. We gotta get the kids in. We're gonna get some sleep, and we'll see you in the morning. We'll probably start a new video tomorrow. We still got a lot left to go on this trip, so we'll see what happens. But thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.